Good morning. Today we're going to dive into lesson 102. But first of all, let's just take a moment and just land into our bodies. So gently close your eyes down and just become really present in the here and now, just by noticing the sensation of sitting. Feeling your sit bones against the surface that you're on, perhaps your lower back. Noticing what way you're resting your hands. Can you feel them against your body or on your lap? And just connecting in with your breath. Just relaxing a little bit more with each out breath. We begin this day in gratitude. We open our hearts and we surrender to love. We ask love to lead the way through the minutes and the hours of this new day. We welcome joy, fun, and abundant prosperity. We recognize that all encounters are wholesome and that all experiences can be met with a peaceful heart that is anchored in the truth, that we are one, that we are love, and that we are free. And we release these words, and so we let it be. So lesson 102. I share God's will for happiness with me, or for me. You do not want to suffer. You may think it buys you something, and may still believe a little that it buys you what you want. Yet this belief is surely shaken now, at least enough to let you question it, and to suspect it really makes no sense. It has not gone as yet, but lacks the roots that once secured it tightly to the dark and the hidden places of your mind. I love this, because we often entertain the idea of guilt as though it was a positive thing. We say things like, I know I should feel guilty, or I know I should feel bad about it, or I do feel really guilty, or I do feel really bad about it, as though it serves some purpose. And, the only purpose I know is that it has you choose again something different, because it really, really isn't helpful. So, and this imagery of the roots, being loosened now, they're not as secure. These beliefs aren't held in as tight. They're not as steadfast as they were. So today we try to loosen its weakened hold still further, and to realize that pain is purposeless, without a cause and with no power to accomplish anything. It cannot purchase anything at all. It offers nothing and does not exist. And everything you think it offers you is lacking in existence like itself. You have been a slave to nothing or to no thing. Be free today to join the happy will of God. For several days, we will continue to devote our periods of practicing to exercises planned to help you reach the happiness God's will has placed in you. Here is your home. Here is your safety. Here is your peace. And here there is no fear. Here is salvation. Here is rest at last. Begin your practice periods today with this acceptance of God's will for you. I share God's will for happiness for me, and I accept it as my function now. Then seek this function deep within your mind, for it is there awaiting but your choice. You cannot fail to find it when you learn it is your choice. and that you share God's will. Be happy, for your only function here is happiness. You have no need to be less loving to God's child than God, whose love created it as loving as God's self. Besides these hourly 5-minute rests, pause frequently today to tell yourself that you have now accepted happiness as your one function. And be sure that you are joining with God's will in doing this. So it invites us to, drop into our mind and to really accept that we share God's will, because of course we do. We truly desire to know our happiness, and we're going to accept it today, here and now. So I invite you to drop into your heart mind. So we're going to take our awareness right down into our heart mind, and we're going to feel our way into this. We're going to change our mind. We're going to lift any shadows that are covering the joy and the happiness that is truly placed in your heart. It has been placed there by God, by creation. We're just going to ask those shadows to be lifted as we accept this gift. I accept it as my function to be happy. When you're ready, gently opening your eyes and coming back. I was just remembering my mom used to sing a song to my brother and I called Happiness. And it's happiness, happiness, the greatest gift that I possess. I got no silver and I got no gold, but I got happiness in my soul. And somehow there's a part of us, that feels almost too big for us. Can I really accept this happiness? Can I really move through life with such joy and such lightness? And the answer is yes, you can, but you've got to accept it. You've got to say yes to it. So here's to saying yes to happiness, the greatest gift that you possess.